Okay. I'm excited.
I'm excited to see you.
I'm excited to see you too. You been all right?
Great.
Good,
Yeah.
good. Glad to hear it.
I see you on the Instagram.
Yeah.
Very active. Like you're
Oh,
having a
I'm
lot of
out there.
fun.
I'm out there doing things.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, life is good. Life is
You
good.
liking it out west?
Yeah, man, I love it. I mean, the weather, the people, the culture, the food, the everything.
Yeah,
It's great.
that's good.
Yeah.
Where are you originally from?
I'm from Virginia,
Okay.
but yeah, I've lived most of my life in Virginia and then here for 6 years and now LA. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all the
All
terrible
very similar
things.
places.
Right. Yeah, it's a lot, a lot. It was a big change going from here to LA, but I'm again loving it.
What's it been? 2 years?
Yeah. Exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah. How about you? Everything good? Family
Yeah,
good?
everybody's rocking.
Cool.
Little girl's getting big and mean, and
Nice.
yep, all is well though.
And are you still working? Were you working in real estate? Is that right?
Insurance.
Insurance. Okay.
Yep.
I remember seeing your face on a billboard at one point.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Yep, still at it.
Nice.
That'll be about the only thing I can probably ever do.
That and sell the shit out of some art. Oh, sorry, I did
Oh
it.
my goodness.
I'm sorry.
We got to get it out of the way. Yep.
12 and a half. Was that a test? Do they look huge? Ooh, what size are they? Yeah.
Cut the toe box out of them.
Yeah, right. Man, I cannot promise that I'm not going to say something dirty throughout this whole process.
I've hung out with you before.
I mean, they invited me here. They know what they're going to
They know
get.
what's up.
They know what's going to happen.
I want to say, of course, it was all a blur when SB and I did this last year, but there was a few things I was like,
Whoops.
it happens.
Yeah, they know
Pretty
exactly.
forgiving crowd.
Yeah, they know what they're going to get when they put us together. It's going to be a little silly.
So is this the same platform as last year? The bidding platform?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to talk to us now.
I know.
Ice.
Wow.
Ice. Or they're all very busy.
I still don't know what we're supposed to do today.
I don't either.
You got the whole rundown.
And
You
we're-
didn't tell me anything.
But I was falling asleep. Not because it was boring, but because I'm just like out of it right now. So I guess she's going to run through all of the before stuff. And then we'll hand it over to us. And I'll introduce the first piece and then you go for it.
This is what gives me so much stress, is because I can't pronounce half the names
Same.
or half the techniques.
I don't even.
all this.
Mercedes is one of my good friends, and I don't know how to say her name. Jelinek.
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 Yeah, that's right. I just have to look at it really hard.
Sure.
I'm bringing things out, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do.
Well, Mariana said she's gonna just go over all of this. We're not gonna actually go through doing all of the remarks, but she'll just run through what is gonna happen in the beginning,
Unphotographable.
and then we'll go straight into the first piece,
Okay.
which is Mercedes.
Yes. Mark and I were.
Is this Cadillacs or Catalogs or?
Made of steel, Cadillacs. I don't know what that is. Cadillacs. Oh, they were really trying to get us.
I don't know.
Let's Google it.
Because in the beginning, there's going to be stuff happening. So
Whose piece is that? That has the Cadillacs? Mirrors.
I don't know the right sense for it to be here.
And what about this?
Is this live?
Maywa?
Maiwa, I believe.
I think you're right. Oh no, it didn't give me the Maiwa. Cool. That sounds a lot better than Maywa. I am totally from Georgia.
Cadillacs. Oh, I think it's a type of wood.
Oh yeah, I guess it's the handle.
Uh-huh. Catalosh. It's pronounced Catalosh,
Catalosh. Oh, wow.
apparently.
Definitely gonna mess that up.
Yeah, I want to make sure I know how to pronounce all my words. Shoot.
So the bidding platform is here.
Okay. Those lights are so bright I can't even see that thing. Yep.
Can't see it?
No, I kind of can. That light's just real bright.
Well, it's time to start, but why does it say 11:30? Oh, that's on the computer. Just kidding. Where's the clock on that? Where's the clock on that? Yeah, she hasn't started streaming it yet. Leah has to connect to the stream.
Today we get 16 pieces of art that represent the main areas of craft our studios support. First piece is
Hello, hello.
okay. Andrew is an American Bladesmith Society mastersmith. A recent patent resident artist and just a patent.
On? Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay, so is she gonna start the? Ready means she has to start the live, connect the live stream.
Well, they're watching the live stream.
Well, why is it not showing up on hers? This is, Joan followed her link to the bidding page and she is not watching the live stream.
Wait, so who are the other tabs for?
Susie's.
Harriet Green and Susie Silbert.
Oh, yeah. And are they gonna be here through the whole thing? Okay.
Do you know how to pronounce the type of wood that's in Andrew's knife? Catalosh?
Oh,
Catalox?
I don't actually know.
No one knows.
Yeah, which is what Katie's checking on right now. It should be running
Okay.
through that and it's not.
The internet said catalosh.
The three
I'm gonna go
people
with
that
that.
may be
Okay.
participating should be
We'll
watching.
find out before this event happens.
We could say like a rare wood. No.
Well, I'll say Catalosh, and that way if I'm wrong, they'll just correct me like they always would.
That's
if I'm
right.
right, they're like, holy cow, Jesse's really starting to get some.
Look at him
I'll ask him
go.
when he talks to Cadillacs.
Catalox. Yeah, where is it? Catalox.
Cadillacs,
I
I think
think-
is what it is.
No, I just Googled it and it says it's pronounced Catalosh.
Oh, Cadillac.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it is Hispanic. It's
Right?
Point.
yeah.
We could build some Ventura out in that.
There we go.
Maybe you look at the.
Oh, look, there we are.
Oh, we're live.
Hey,
Oh, that is
hey.
so weird. It's such a
Oh, we're.
delay.
Yeah, what's a pretty
Hi,
good delay.
everyone. If
Oh,
you're
yeah, that's pretty
watching,
big.
Thank you for joining us today. This was our opportunity to get Corey and Jesse together. So thanks for joining us. We're just going to run a little practice test, walk through some of the beginning of the show. So what you're going to see is just us kind of verbally walking through the start of the program, and then they're going to run through just the first three pieces just to get a feel for the flow. And so we can test the new capability of being able to run the live stream through the bidding platform, which is where most of you are watching now. And I can already see there's a big extra, a big lag from where I am. We're also going to do some time checks. So I'd like to mark the time now. And we'll do this 3 times throughout the practice. So this is not it, but when I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, mark. When I say mark, I want you to write down the time that is on the bidding platform clock. And if you're on the tech team, you should be watching the YouTube live stream and marking the time with that same clock on the bidding page. And that'll give us an accurate idea of what is the additional lag from live stream to YouTube to bidding platform. So for the first time stamp, on 3, 2, 1, mark. Great. So we're gonna just do a little rough walkthrough so the guys can get an idea of like the flow of how this is gonna go this year, and so that we can figure out some questions that we have. So we'll start out with our little clapper, which I don't have in my hand, but we'll start off with our clapper again. Corey and Sarah Beth will give us a little trumpeted welcome of some kind, with some humor, I'm sure, too. And then Mia will come on stage and say a few words. And then Jesse will go through the rules of engagement, which we're not going to read out because that's shifting a little bit once we decide exactly how this will run. So he'll do that. Well, actually, sorry, back that up just a little bit. So Mia will come out. She'll do her welcome remarks. She'll invite Leslie up to the stage. Leslie's going to present the Outstanding Artist Educator. We'll run that video, so you'll get that whole little piece in the beginning. We'll come back to full screen with Mia and Leslie. They'll thank Clarence, do their little closing remarks.
You need to hold the mic close.
Oh, sorry, closer to my face. Thanks. And then so Mia will introduce Jesse and Corey and invite them up to the stage. Oh, can we turn that down? I can hear myself on the TV, y'all. It's real weird. And then we're going to pause here for a second for a timestamp. So on 3, 2, 1, mark. And then Jesse will introduce Harriet Green and Susie Silbert, who are going to be our guest speakers. Harriet's a former board member and a collector and an art enthusiast, and Susie Silbert has a long history here at Penland, including working in glass, and she's up in Corning, New York now. And this is not what the intro would be, but so that you know, those of you who haven't heard about those two folks yet, Susie will be our curatorial kind of voice. And then now we're just going to run through just the first 3 pages of our first 3 pieces. I do want you to bid. So when Jesse says this piece is now open for bidding, please bid on the packages. And then we'll just run through those, and then we'll wrap it up. It won't take very long, but it'll really help us kind of figure out what's going on. So thanks, y'all.
Woo!
Yay.
All right, thanks everybody. So today we've got 16 pieces of art that represent the main areas of our craft studios that we support here at Penland. Our first piece is titled Balance, something we all need in our lives, am I right? Oh wait, was I supposed to start with the stuff at the top, the package number? She gone. I was supposed to start with the package number, the stuff at the top.
You can start talking and then do the package number if the order is not
Okay.
100% like.
Okay,
If you start into that intro part and then introduce the package.
right, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's probably more natural.
Right, it feels more natural.
Yeah.
So again, this is our first piece here titled Balance by Mercedes Jelinek, package 501. Is that all I'm supposed to say about it? Am I supposed to say the price, this number here? Anybody? Oh, she gone. Okay, so Mercedes Jelinek is an American artist working in Italy and New York City. She holds a BFA in visual arts from the State University of New York at Purchase, an MFA from Louisiana State University, and she recently completed a 3-year residency program here at Penland. Her work has been exhibited both nationally and internationally. Mercedes is also one of the most delightful people you will ever meet, I swear. She used to come and pull me out of Morgan Hall at 6 a.m. to go to yoga every day for about a month until I said, I won't do it anymore. I just won't.
Was that your last yoga experience?
That was the first and last, actually. I couldn't do it.
Balance is a limited edition artist-proof print of collage. The handwriting is continuous thought. It's a continuous thought mixed with overheard conversations. From her new body of work, Miscommunicated Secrets, this project began with obsessive tendencies. In Mercedes' words, the need to make new things based on my head's unphotographable feelings. Sometimes words are not enough, and often do not possess the weight or dimension to come close to the sharp sense I want it to represent. These pieces are daydreams combined with real-life experiences, assembled to create scenes depicting emotions that I fail to express in sentence form alone. This piece is now open for bidding. And if you are actively bidding, which you should be, please note the closing timer.
Whoop, whoop.
Yay.
Let's get that money, folks. Let's get that money. Should we be able to see bids now?
Yeah, this refreshes and then.
Okay. So a question I had, Mariana, while this is working itself out, am I supposed to say this number at any point? No.
That is really more for like encouraging the bidding. That's the.
Right.
So it's like.
That'll value will show. Is that
It
value?
shows here too. Well, does it show? Pull it down.
It's in the catalog.
Yeah.
It is in the catalog, okay.
But,
Then, yeah.
for you, it's a reference point because we're trying to get everyone to bid the retail value.
Woo!
So, where's the? Oh, so we've got bidding happening. So yay! We've got. Oh, well, where's the actual?
Corey, the other thing about that number, and Jesse will do this without even thinking
This
about
isn't
it,
showing us the bidding off.
but
We're
if you're
following
seeing the
along.
bids and they're getting close to there, it's totally appropriate to be like, a few more bids and we're going over retail.
Right.
Or if we pop up over retail and it's like,
Celebrate.
y'all are awesome, we are over retail, but we're not done yet.
Right. More for Penland.
It's a typo, it's actually 12,000.
Right.
retail value.
12 million. More for Penland. Oh, look at those numbers. People are bidding generously with their fake money
I
right
know, it's
now.
amazing.
Oh
We should be
my
able to get to a
gosh.
million.
More for Penland.
So this
What is the
looks-
piece? Is
this
it a
looks
white
different.
erase board?
This is a little bit different from last year, right? It looks different, yeah.
And when you guys are speaking, you need to try to modulate consistently, especially you, Corey, you were up and down a lot.
Oh,
Voice.
so sorry about that.
Maintain, because I can't sit here, I can't anticipate where you're gonna be.
I can't either, but I'll try to. I'll do my best.
And Jesse gets his auctioneer voice on, so, you know, he's got it dialed in a little bit.
Right.
And then we'll have Harriet and Bill be over here. Oh, and you know what I love about this? Oh my gosh, whatever comments they want to do on this side. So it'll be back and forth. And then.
And I'll say, Harriet, who
What we're
asked
not
you?
seeing here is that there should be a timer, and that's counting down because we're gonna set the once you say this piece is now open for bidding, there's gonna be a 5-minute timer. I think 5 minutes is gonna be. Oh.
Oh, that's the
That's what's
issue.
happening.
Uh,
Okay, so.
5 minutes of banter for each piece. That's a
Well,
lot.
we don't have to go all the way to the end.
No.
So
Well, we gotta test that out. So.
because last year we kind of left it running as we moved into the next thing. But
But they didn't like that.
But we're gonna follow the bidding all the way to the end of each bidding this time. So.
Okay.
We're gonna pick an amount
Are
of
you the one
time.
who's actually gonna do this, or are you fake?
5 minutes seems like a really long time.
Yeah, right? But I think the idea is that you announce the final sale price before moving on to the next piece.
Okay. 'Cause
Which
last
makes
year we
sense.
came back and did it after the next piece.
Right, which
Yeah.
apparently a lot of people didn't like that.
Bear with us and then we'll
Well.
have the next thing.
Because I mean, even when we did the live stuff, even at like the really loved items that went a long time, you're talking 2 minutes tops, probably 2 or 3 minutes tops.
Yeah, 5 is a lot.
I don't have that much banter.
Same. That's when all the nasty things are gonna start coming out of my
why I
mouth.
gotta
If you
fill the
give me that
space.
long.
That's when all the nasty things are gonna come out. Oh, yeah, okay.
All right, now,
Where
so this
is
is what
it?
it looks like now. You can see where the bidding is. So this is what it looks like as the bids are coming in. Thanks, folks, for bidding. We're at $19,110. Holy cow!
Wow.
Mercedes is amazing.
Oh my God, we love you all.
Wait, where's the timer?
Here's the timer up here.
Oh, I see
Okay,
it.
so
Holy
we have
cow,
30
okay.
seconds to go.
Let me put
Everyone
that in
get your
bold.
last
I don't
bids
see
in.
a timer.
It's right under the blue and green button. Remaining time, 25 seconds.
Oh, okay.
25 seconds.
25
if you want
seconds.
this piece, you
Get
better.
those bids
better
in.
get that
Come
bid
on
in.
now. Mm-hmm. I
So
mean, what's $20,000 for a priceless print? Am I right?
I know, especially when it's, not real. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, it's
You can
gorgeous.
do anything you want with that.
Yeah, you could do a piece. You could
As long as
erase
you have
it.
dry erase markers.
Don't use Sharpie on there. All right, everybody. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that concludes the bidding for this piece. Oh my goodness,
Can you read this from where you are?
y'all
Yeah.
crushed that
Winning bids,
one. We got
$24,180 to bidder number 106. I wish we could have names.
Way to
there.
go, Bidder
How great would it be
106.
able to say
You're a winner.
names
That would be
instead of
nice.
numbers. We're not mathematicians.
Right? Come on now.
All right, so then we'll come on. So as you introduce the next first piece, then we'll come on with the next art piece.
Okay, great job, y'all. Great bidding. That was really exciting. Way to kick us off here. So next we've got package number 502 by Andrew Mears. The piece is titled Plum Blossom Knife. Andrew is an American Bladesmithing Society mastersmith, a recent Penland resident artist, and just taught pattern welding in the Iron Studio earlier this summer. He is attracted to the challenge of balancing the forging process with machining delicate and precise mechanisms. Through one functional object, he is able to utilize multiple skills and combine his interests in blacksmithing, metalsmithing, engineering, and chemistry. The result is work that is personal, useful, and truly treasured.
Made of steel, catalosh, and silver.
Yeah, that was nice. Catalosh. Ooh.
This is a knife meant for sashimi, forged in a Western style with a Japanese style blade. It is inlaid with plum blossom. This piece is now open for bidding.
Let's get it.
Yeah, come on.
Let's get it, folks.
I feel like American Bladesmithing Society Mastersmith is one of the coolest titles a person could have.
I was like confused about it for a second. I was like, that's a lot of words to mash into one title.
The ABSM?
The ABSM. Yeah. And he deserves every one of those titles, Andrew Mears. Great guy.
So what's catalosh?
Yes, we got it.
We truly don't know.
Oh, I didn't put it in there yet? So catalosh is a rare wood that's very dark and dense that is from South America.
Oh, is
That's
that
all I
supposed to
know.
be in the
That's
script?
all I know so far. I haven't finished putting it in the script.
It says, request more info about process from Andrew.
And I really want to know what this Western style versus Japanese style is, so we're going to get some more information about that.
Right,
so
right.
They can chime in. That'll be great. Meanwhile, look at the bidding. We're already at $2,900.
Oh my goodness, that's great. We are surpassed retail value, but we are far from done, folks. We've got so much more money to raise for Penland, am I right?
You are so right.
Oh my goodness.
Please be careful.
Oh, whoa, you actually have the piece here. Dang, that thing is gorgeous. Gorgina George. Look at the, is that Damascus in the blade there? Right? I want to know that too.
I haven't even got to the blade. I'm mesmerized
Made
by
of
the
steel,
catalosh.
that catalosh. Oof. Catalosh DeVille.
Where's it?
Am I right?
You are so right. Well, that's amazing.
And the plum blossom. Gorgeous, right? Which is
That's the plum blossom.
silver. Yeah, people are quite generous with their fake money today. I love it. Is it like Monopoly money today at this point?
Yes, everyone's got
People have all watched hundreds of cooking shows,
Right.
Oh, yeah.
and they want all their friends to see them with this knife.
That's right.
They want to be able to say, I paid $12,000.
That's
You
right.
definitely want to be able to say that.
I would use this knife for everything if I got it. Like, it would be, I'd cut my eggs with it.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
absolutely.
Everything.
Would you? I would be afraid to cut anything with it.
Ooh, I would. Have you seen those videos on Instagram where they take a grape and they put it on a cutting board and they just go shh and get like a micron thin see-through slice of grape? I would do that every day if I had that.
Were
Really.
those knives even made by American Bladesmith Society Master?
I don't think they
No
were.
way. No
Nor
way they
did
were
they
made
have
by
a
a master
plum
smith.
blossom inlay or Damascus blade. I don't think so.
No.
Whoa, we are over the top here. 11,700.
Oh my gosh, we're doing so good. We've got just under 2 minutes left to bid, so keep those numbers coming. More for Penland. More for Penland.
That's a great tagline for you.
Right? It's good. Never too much for Penland.
What is that accent, though?
I don't know.
Is it a mashup?
I'm from Sotheby's.
Yes, you
I might be British, but I might not.
I might not be. Not really sure.
So one question is obviously here, we've got this timer set for 5 minutes. That's probably a little long.
Far too long, in our opinion.
So we could start the bidding before you start describing the work. So
Oh.
we could like
Could start it when I
the
start
bidding,
talking.
like after the introduction, then the piece will come out. We could start the bidding then, and then you could elaborate on the description and then come into the dialogue. And that seems like that might be the right timing.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing, because that's way too much dialogue to fill in
Oh, yeah.
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 Can
And
we
that's why I
test
wanted to
that on the
kinda
next
see.
piece?
Yeah, so on the
Yeah.
next piece, let's
Okay.
do it that way.
Yeah.
So switch it up when he's done, just say, and we're gonna start this piece, or whatever you want to say.
And about the
Pieces now.
issue of, let's say that this piece gets to 20,000 in 30 seconds, and then everybody stops bidding because they're like, okay, that's where we needed to be. Then,
Right.
like, are we gonna, try to keep, I mean, obviously, people will be done bidding. We don't wanna keep hammering them to bid.
They might not be done.
Well, I know, you'll
Oh, so
you'll be able to see, though, like,
We're actually going to take all the average time, bidding time from last year. So we're gonna look at each piece last year, say they spent this much time bidding, and we're gonna take the average time so that some,
Bidding is closed.
yeah.
because we won't be able to stop it, though, right? Like,
No, we won't be able to stop it.
We can't stop it.
Last year, didn't you, in some cases, didn't you move on to the next piece?
Yeah,
while
but-
the
We-
bid was still open?
We're not gonna do that this year, because people want the,
I almost got
Winning
fired
bid.
because of that.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we won't do that.
he forgot to follow the last piece to the bitter end.
The pun game is strong today. Holy cow.
So we'll follow it all the way to the end, and so we'll take a shorter period. We'll take something in between the longest, like whatever the average is of last year's bidding.
Okay.
So from the time that you said bidding begins and we're closing the timer, that time, we're gonna take the average of and use that as our counter. And that might be 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay. I like the statistical analysis.
Yeah, it's very legit.
That's how we do here.
That's right.
Deb, go hard.
So, in that case, we'll know that by the next practice, so that we'll know whether or not we need to start sooner or later.
Yeah, yeah. We wanted to, we're testing out that 5 minutes to see, like, is that a really long time? Where does it need to go? All that. So that is too long. So for the next piece, then start the bidding before you start describing.
I'm gonna start it before I start describing.
You
Can
wanna
we,
do it?
can we test that?
We'll do it both ways. We can do the same piece twice, or go back to Mercedes.
Because unless are you gonna fill in more, or,
There'll be more fun facts that like
More
information
banter
at the
at the
bottom.
end.
Yes, there will be. I'm going to give you a bunch more little tidbits to play off of.
okay, cool,
So for this one,
Then you'll also have these two ladies who are gonna be
that's right.
talking about the work and all that kind of stuff.
So you're not going to have to fill all that time. There'll be
They'll be saying the real things.
yeah.
right,
Yeah.
Catalosh.
You'll be saying, more for Penland.
More for Penland, she'll say it's pronounced Catolish. I'll try starting the bidding before I start describing this time, just for fun.
And then let's circle back to Mercedes and do, or the same one if you want to repeat it, and we'll start the bidding after you.
Sure.
Turn to page 3 in your catalog.
503.
Yeah, we'll just do 503 twice.
All right. So great job, y'all. We got like $1 million for that knife. It was really amazing. I'm very
going well.
proud of all of you. Actually, I think the auction's over. We've gotten enough. We've got enough money at this point. But we're going to go on to the next piece just for fun. Package 503 is a beautiful piece by Charlotte and Safina Kwan titled Maiwa Indigo Quilted Coat. And this piece is now open for bidding. This mother-daughter duo are leading natural dyers and purveyors of quality natural dyes. The emphasis was wrong on that sentence. I'll get it right next time. The family business, Maiwa, was established in 1986 on Granville Island in Vancouver. They make slow clothes, which entails working alongside village weavers, dyers, and block printers in India. We have been lucky enough to have them teach here at Penland, where they generously share their knowledge with our students.
Make,
I already did.
Oh, it didn't open, did it open?
It did.
made of 100% organic cotton, naturally dyed in indigo and sewn in the Maiwa, is that right? Maiwa? Maiwa studio. This coat has it all. Patchworks of mud-resist block print dots, hand-woven stripes, and thread-dyed hand-woven light and dark indigo. It was designed to show the best of the textiles we work with.
Oof, and it is a gorgeous piece, is it not?
Go for 4 times.
At least. I mean, and look at it. It looks,
$300 or something?
I'm gonna tell the girls if they
Typo.
want to try it on, they're welcome to like. take
yeah, I
it
think
from
the
me and try it
retail
on.
value is $300, which we're already well over, and as we should be. I mean, look at
Ooh,
it, it's
Bitter
gorgeous.
110.
It looks very comfortable. Bitter 110 is crushing it right now.
Bitter 110.
Crushing
Bitter 110's
it.
leading the charge the whole way. though.
Yeah, they're really good. I'm going to guess that that's Fred Sanders. You're doing great, Fred Sanders. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Susan's going to look fabulous in this coat. Don't you all agree?
We do.
I
all
think
agree.
Fred will look fabulous in this.
You're right.
Of
Fred
course,
would look
yes.
fabulous in this coat. He's got just as good a jewelry collection.
Absolutely.
Yeah, indigo. Stains your fingers. Yep. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. Keep that bidding going. So, fun fact, my is beautiful and wa is language. So my wa literally means beautiful language. And it's the language that art speaks. What? We just loved it. I'm going to workshop that fun fact
Yeah,
a little bit.
Might need to reword on
We're
that.
going to workshop that one.
And
So-
which language? Let's see.
Yeah, I'd love to know what language that is.
Oh, I'm gonna fill. I have that info. I'm gonna fill that in.
Okay, awesome.
I have a ton of this. This story is absolutely beautiful. They're just their story of their brand and how they work with, indigenous craftspeople, and
That's
so
awesome.
there's a whole lovely set of fun facts for telling that story.
Cool.
So I'll send that out to everyone.
Love that.
I'm also curious as to why Corey gets this beautiful narrative and you bullet pointed everything for me. Is it because of the way I speak?
Yeah, probably. They knew you couldn't wax poetic like I could.
I know. I'm going to work on that, though. Man.
I just figured Corey. I could ask more of Corey so he could spend more time with it. So I'll let you.
That's right. And then you get to go, wait, are you going to be like, hubba jubba jubba, any of that?
I don't know what that is. But if you mean auctioneering,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No? None of that? Okay.
Y'all,
Hubba jubba jubba, hey.
Perfect.
Right? I'm pretty good at it. All
Who's
right,
gonna
y'all,
go?
Mall
Bidder
for Penland. We
124?
got 30
Mall
seconds
for
left.
Penland.
If you really want this piece, now is the time. Now is the time. Look at all the shades of blue they were able to achieve with one natural dye, indigo, versatile, deep, rich, gorgeous. Gorgeous. And look at it on our model's amazing complexion. It will pop on any complexion, I promise you. I promise you this. So get those bids, and you got 10 seconds, folks. 10 seconds. Can you
I'm not even sure why I'm here.
You're supposed to go,
Get in here, Jesse.
3, 2, 1, and the bidding is closed. Woo! More for Penland. How much did we get on that one, Jesse?
So the winning bid to bidder number 109 for $2,055.
Oh my golly.
Congratulations.
That was amazing. So do you want to do that again? Okay, so in my personal opinion, not that anyone's asked, that still felt like tons of time for
It's been
banter.
like a tremendous amount of time.
Back you up on that.
Right, and that was with me opening bidding before I start to speak.
Less than 5 minutes
Okay,
when we end up.
Oh, I'm sure. I just picked a random time for today.
yeah,
Yeah.
I have
No, yeah,
no
totally.
clue what the average bidding time was yet.
Right.
I have to go watch last year's live stream and time it with my phone.
nice.
I'd be interested in that because even like in a live deal on like the most competitive item where everybody's bidding and it goes forever, it's probably no more than a couple minutes.
Yeah, so we'll tighten that up, folks. I just want to thank everyone for joining us for our little test. We're going to do one more time mark. So get your pens and papers. On 3, 2, 1, mark. And I've sent out a little survey in the email you got this morning. So if you could fill that out, and if there's anything you noticed about sound or light or just any general observations, the set is not complete yet, so there'll be some fun things happening here that are to be continued. And we're going to figure out that right timing for the interaction. We'll have 2 more people, of course, to be part of that. And feel free to call or email me if you have any suggestions or questions or want to chime in. I welcome all opinions, comments, praise.
Yes, what you deserve.
And that's a wrap for our live stream today. So thank you. We'll send out some updates, regular auction updates on Friday with the weekly update. So thanks, everyone.
Woo!